about to be evening. I'm going to play at ASU Gammage, which I have not been to in a very long time. I think I saw Spike Lee there last, a few years ago when he was in town. And the place called Still Here, Still/Here, and it's a dance theater performance about mortality. I got these tickets with the group that I go to happy hours with, and they have a collaboration with ASU Gammage. So they get tickets for performances, I suppose, and they had a chunk of them to give to, whoever wanted them. All right, I'll go. My throat's a little raspy, so that's why I'm sucking on the lozenge. My allergies were acting up this morning. Speaking of, I need to turn this fan on, which is not going to help with my allergies whatsoever, but I had a really bad headache. I had to take my spray, like both. Spray, they usually say 1 or 2 sprays. I took one, each nostril, and then ran my errands, came back, had to take another. Anyway, so supposedly you're supposed to get there an hour before the performance. That's not happening. But I know the campus. So the garage, we got to park in the garage. I remember this garage. I haven't been in a long time, but I'm in the garage. So we're using the Fenty. I haven't used this in a while, obviously. Okay. The Fenty primer, grippy primer. So yeah, it's not wrong. This primer, like I said, that first time I used it, I wasn't using it correctly. So I'm making me feel dry. I'm like, it's fine. So you see, I put in my T-zone and then I spread. I did moisturize my face like just before I started doing my eye makeup, so that it would sink in. So fine. Then after this video, probably a bunch of videos dropping as I edit them. And then I won't have anything else to do till later next week, so you might see a drop or something after that. Because it's Saturday before Halloween. Halloween's on a Friday. So there's a lot of Halloween parties going on tonight. I know some of the girls have parties to go on to. And then just in general, it's a popular time for Halloween parties. Or trick or trunk, whatever they do for kids in like parking lots, churches and stuff. Or institutions, I guess. Schools. Because yeah, Halloween's on a Friday, so I know kids, I saw one time kids at some school, they're doing a little Halloween thing, fair for the kids on that Thursday. The eyes are Juvia's place, the coffee shop. I'm looking right at it, so I don't know why I just forgot. And it's basically just a brown for my transition, and then a darker brown for my lid, and then an even darker brown close to my line. Coco Swatches, she did a look like that for her reels. My eyes bother me, or something like what. I just use browns for create a kind of smoky eye look, I guess. We are wearing lashes, hopefully. I have some glue, had not been used, should not be expired because it's been closed for a while, so I'm just opening it. I'm wearing that dress right there. I steamed it today. It's from Old Navy, and I didn't realize. I should have known from Old Navy. Old Navy stuff is kind of see-through, but regardless if I would have worn stuff under it anyway. Pretty much the shorts, I always wear shorts because thick thighs. Yeah. So I always wear shorts under my dresses anyway, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, I was like, I steamed it. So you can iron it, whatever. I'm like, it's like a gauze material. I guess it's cotton, but it's like a gauze material. So I don't know about using an iron. I'm like, iron's not gonna do anything because the type of fabric it is like. I'm like, there's still some on my hand that it's about to dry down. No wig, because this is about the length I wanted to wear with that dress. Okay, so there's one pump. I'm gonna do another for the other side. I think this is supposed to be medium coverage. Maybe it's buildable. The Fenty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. So I realize I don't have any full coverage. Maybe that Anastasia has full coverage. Foundations. Yeah, I'm not really into plays, but I wanted the dancing part is what I'm into. I wanted ballet. I'll go watch a ballet. Like they do the ballet Under the Stars in September here in Phoenix, ran by the city. Well, ballet of it was summer. Oh, don't remember. I went a few years ago. I haven't been in a while because getting there, finding parking, depending on which location you go to. So I was like I want to say last month of the last week of September. So I'm just dealing with that. I haven't wanted to deal with that in the last few years, so that's why I haven't gone. Even though now I have a lawn chair I can take to sit down, and then usually I'll also forget. And then I haven't seen a nutcracker in years. I don't think you need to see it every year. We know what happens with the Rat King and all that. So, yeah, I don't need to see it every year. Okay, I'm using the LYS concealer. They have a new concealer, which I have not been to Sephora to try out since it's been there. I think it's the same shades, and it's a different applicator type of thing. Yeah, I'm trying to think last time I was in Sephora, I don't remember. Did I do this one? Black Panther was on this, the first one and the second one. It was just going closed off, and then Gladiator, of course, is going on. Not Gladiator, Guardians of the Universe. I think they're doing all three probably back to back. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. I'm trying to think what I did today. I only left the house originally. I was gonna not leave the house. except to maybe get food, and then I left the house to get breakfast. Oh, and there's a rummage sale at one of the churches. Not downtown, but on the way to downtown. Which I literally forgot about until I was like down the street from my apartment. And I was like, that's one of the reasons why I left the house. So I went back. So I'm like, I'm not doing anything other than I needed to eat and then take a shower and steam my dress. And I finally used my chair to sit in and lotion my body before I took a nap. But yeah, my head, I had a really bad headache because of my allergies. But it's better now. So taking a second shot, the nose spray is what I'm talking about. And taking a nap helped. So I was worried I still had it when I got up, but no, it's gone. But yeah, I think there's an organization who does our Black History stuff. It's a Black organization who does our Black History stuff. They have a party going on tonight. It's called the Juke Joint, basically from Sinners. I think I vaguely mentioned in a different video how a bunch of organizations are doing Sinners themes this year for Halloween. So they are one of them, one of the three. Which ironically will also be in Tempe. I'm not going, but which, I mean, I could, like, afterwards, if I buy a ticket, go to the performance afterwards, then go to the thing, because it's, like I said, it's in Tempe as well. I have a friend who lives in Tempe that I thought about stopping by, but I'm like, even there's a roommate who, yeah, I don't think he particularly wants me around, that roommate, so, especially if I'm dressed up, so I'm like, okay, not like he's in danger of me or anything, he's like, you don't need to be around his energy. So I probably won't stop by. I haven't actually talked to him since like maybe Monday. So hopefully he's okay. Just in general, like mind space. Because I know he's dealing with stuff at work, so hopefully he's fine. Oh, it's in the text after I get home. Checking. Like I said, I'm not going over there. And his house is under construction, so there's all this, it's a lot going on over there, and I'm like, I don't need to go over there at night. Even though I've been over there at night before. I just don't need to deal with all that. Yeah, I like how the eye look turned out. So even if I don't even do lashes, looks good. I'm gonna go in my blush next. Let's go into blush next, and then we'll blend out. Because I haven't used this Huda Beauty Black Cherry in a while, so that's why I'm using that. We now have a lot of blush. So. And then, yeah, I definitely am washing my brushes by next time I go out during the week. Because I was like looking at my face or whatever, and I was just like, I might bring it out. I need to clean my brushes. It's fine, I think, if I went to makeup Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's what I'm just doing. But they weren't clean from the week before. Which some people don't even wash their brushes weekly. I do, but some people do not. You know, I like to go up to here, but because that concealer's right there. If we need to add more, I will. So actually, we can kind of go overboard because you're just going to put concealer over it anyway. And I keep, where's my other concealer brush? Oh, I'm looking right at it, okay. So I was like, what? yeah, it's the end where Shuri is thinking about her brother before she meets her nephew. Oh, spoiler if you have not seen Black Panther 2 or Wakanda Forever, which you should have by now because it's been out long enough on different places. Yeah. There's a rumor that I guess Denzel was supposed to be in Black Panther 3, which he wasn't supposed to tell people. So, I don't know how far in the future they're doing it or whatever, because the little boy is on, like, I don't know how old he is in this, but he's not that old to be protecting people, to be the next Black Panther. I would think presume they would age him. Of course, what actor to play him then. So all the people who wanted T'Challa's role recasted after Chadwick died. It's like, well, we can now use one of those actors to play him older. I see it's very harsh down here. This one, like, yeah. Let's open that out. These edges. I don't. If that's the dog, I think it is. It likes to bark at people. This guy I know who's a composer. I need to see if he can give me some music. We'll cut a deal or something. So I don't use a lot of music because then you post it on YouTube and then I'll say copyright. It sounds like, okay. You know, if you're acknowledging, I'm like, I used the music. It was on, I think, InShot or whatever. That's supposed to be what I figured was like copyright domain or whatever, like free domain kind of thing. So I'm just like, why harass me? And it's not like every video, but it's been a lot of videos for the last few months. So I'm just like, okay. Trying to blend the edges right there. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we can now set bronzer. Like, somebody just took a shower. Because my next door neighbor just took a shower. And now maybe my upstairs neighbor is taking a shower. Because I hear water running. It's not that loud because I have good hearings. That's why I can tell even through the door. So I have inspectors this week. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, annual inspectors. I'm like, I don't remember y'all last year, but okay, sure. Yeah, they didn't come last year, so I don't know what you're talking about. Annual. It's like annual my ass. Let me set that before. When I was setting the bronzer, I realized I didn't set the concealer. Oh, so yeah, I went to this event last night. It wasn't like poetry, well, some of them were poems. Not exactly spoken word either. In college, I was into that whole scene and everything, and then I pretty much got over it. The scene is still going. Some of the same people are still doing it in town, but I'm not into all of that now, so I don't usually go to those things. This thing was just kind of villains about women who were seen as black women that are seen as villains in society. And their stories. And there's some very good stories given. So I did like it. I didn't really talk to anybody, but it was a nice thing. Shop at Amazon. And then I'm going to the lighter one. I'm doing volume 1. Now I'm going in the lighter, whatever color you want to call it, terracotta. For the edges right there. That side looks darker than that side. Okay. My eyes bother me, which is now I'm just like, am I going to lashes? Let's set the rest of the face. I don't know what's on this brush, what's left on this brush. So we're gonna put some. Kevin Costner's in town, I guess. They're screening Field of Dreams. I guess just here earlier this summer too. Of course, it'd be in the night. Like I said, everything is going on, and I'm like, I can't go see Kevin Costner. I mean, just to be in the same stadium as him, it's not like, ooh, I have to get to meet him, you know, kind of thing. So, but yeah, he's in town for that. I guess there's some kind of baseball thing that's going on. Okay, setting spray. We're going to use the Fenty setting spray. It's not supposed to rain or anything, so it's supposed to be waterproof regardless. so it looks like this. It was focused. I didn't read if you're supposed to shake it or not. Y'all see that's a fine mess. No smell. I know a lot of her stuff has fragrance, but I don't smell anything in particular. Maybe wondering where the other fan is. A different video, I chucked it. Meaning, almost across the room. I still have it. It needs to be charged. It's actually sitting in that chair. So that I don't put it back and then pull it later and be like, what the hell? So. Okay, pushing it in. So it looked a little dewy right there. It's supposed to be hydrating, but it's also, which I didn't really want hydrating. I need to read the rest of what it's supposed to do. But definitely it's waterproof, so. Okay. I'm waiting for it to settle. Okay, so eye-wise, we're doing a eyeliner. I'm seeing my... This is, I'll have to put in the description what it is. Oh, it's by Shanna B. Miami. I got this in my Ipsy. I'm liking it. I like Shayna. It's probably Shayna. I'm thinking that's that little girl that likes to scream. I don't know why she's screaming like that. Yeah. I don't know why she likes to scream either. Okay. Somebody just left an interesting question, which by the time, if I said in the video what the answer would be, it'd be too late. Anyway, so I'm not gonna, I'll text her after. Like, this is what happens when you stop doing such and such. It's like, don't stop. I'm kind of setting, even though I don't really have to. I'm using one of the darker shades in the, what do you call it? The darker shade in the coffee shop palette. Because I never see the girlies set their eyeliner. I'm like, I have oily lids. I have to set my eyeliner. Like, yeah, I've never seen them set it. I'm like, this dries down supposedly, but I'm like, but. And so that's the reason why I also have this. I'm keeping this one. This is one of the browns I was using to go under. To also help set it. I think she was asking to the group, but also to one of the girls who's actually in the medical profession. But experience-wise, I'm like, you know, don't stop what you're saying. You sound like you stopped. Like, don't stop. That's what I'm gonna say. This just says the brown, the transition. I'm just going like that. Oh, I was gonna put a little zhuzh right there. Oh, this rummage sale I went to. Somebody, there was a freaking COVID test. I don't know how old it was. I wasn't trying to touch the box. So that was interesting. It was free because everything was like 50 cents, so like dollars here, dollar there. I think most expensive thing I saw was, you know, there are China sets, but this one was from Germany, so that was like $75. I'm like, I don't have, if I had that kind of household or invited people over or had cabinet space or something like that, a German like dinner set, that'd be kind of cool to have. But since I don't invite people over like that, I don't need, I barely use the fancy dishes I have, so I definitely wasn't gonna pay for that. I got a new keyboard because the keyboard I have is fine, except for some of the letters have rubbed off. And I know the home road, but still, because high school they taught us about typing and keyboarding. I don't need that spell while I was doing it. And the Untouchables, I've never seen Kevin Costner's in it, so that's why I mentioned it earlier. Do I have, how much time do I have? I should have been gone regardless. So, we're doing half lashes, so put the glue on them. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. Why'd she like that? So, no, tell her the response. Don't like it, tell her the response. It smells okay, no, it's liquidy. I use Kiss glue, always. Oh, there's a bunch of messages, so that means people have responded to her question. I haven't done lashes on here in a long time. It's gonna be that one. I'll do it. I definitely shouldn't be doing it when I'm about to be in a rush. I still have to change. See mascara real quick. Yeah, my thing's gonna be blown up by the time I have a chance to look at it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the parking lot for all this commotion. Okay. Again, I haven't done this in a long time, so bear with me. It's like chin down. The thing that I remember about this band is it's thick. It's white, but I put it right on the liner, so. Okay. Okay, that wasn't bad, considering, like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. It's still slightly wet, that's why I'm like, okay. Okay. So these were the Kiss, the new natural effortless minimal look half lash. So I just wrote on the case because I don't have the case anymore. So yeah, it's good. All right, let me close this glue. And the earrings, which I already knew what earrings I was gonna wear, so I don't know why I didn't pull them out. Just gonna do that because otherwise it's gonna be fighting with that. I forgot to look up what streets are closed. I don't know if GPS or Sir. I call my Siri Sir. Siri. Use a white British accent. So I don't know if it's gonna be like, oh, you can't go this way because of this, because of that. Thing is, I hate driving anywhere near ASU when school is in session. And I'm like, is there a game today too? So. Everything is, of course, wants to be tough. And the lashes were easy. Okay. Let me change. These are the shoes. And the dress. Which now with the chair, can't see y'all, but so. So now we just change angles with that. I am off to go see this performance of Still Here. Everybody have a good weekend. Why didn't y'all tell me I didn't do my lipstick? I need to do my lipstick before I can go. And then we're using Pound Cake, Blueberry. So it's like something was missing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Okay, I see this little right there, so let me get that. That's not helping. I see it on my teeth. I do see it on my teeth right now. But that was because of the... Okay, let me take... I needed to push it in and not, I was dragging, like push it in, not drag. So with that, now I'm off to the performance. So I will see y'all later.